Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Sean786. I'm back with a TTMS special, baby. What up? What's going on, homies? Hope you guys are doing good for the Wednesday, guys. Woo! We got some good news, guys. Some good news. We got PlayStation. Bungie. Was it a great acquisition? Was it a great buy? Did it benefit them? Who knows? I guess we'll talk about it because I got some information about that. And on top of that, will Stellar Blade, is the PlayStation and the PC enough for Stellar Blade not to come to Xbox? We're definitely going to be talking about our Playboys. And yesterday, guys, we talked about a Steam console, which has been announced. So we'll talk about that as well, homies. And guess what? Insomniac Game has made a new game. Insomniac, the studio from PlayStation SIE, has made a new game, but there's an interesting twist to that. We'll talk about that, homies. But I hope you guys are doing good. Let's talk that shit. Let's have some fun. It's all about. That's what it's all about. Let's have some fun and let's talk that shit, homies, man. I'm just gonna relax today. We got all of these ponies. I actually believing that what Bungie could do for them will be incredible, like ABK. But we're gonna have some fun, guys. I hope you guys are good. Let me give a shout out to some of the homies in the chat. 1 second. Where are we now? 1 second. Where are we now? There we are. We got LKP in the chat. What's going on, homie? He goes, yeah, so I sorted my shit out. Why so serious, homie? What's going on, G? Hope you well. Eamon Burns as well. User for Games. Duke Toga's in the chat. What's going on, Jay? Bash Video Editor as well. What's going on, homie? Hope you well. Music 72. What's going on, bro? What's up? Big B Money. Joey Kraken. What's good, G? What's up? Fantasy Archer as well. We got the real Kalito. Silent Cypher. Morning, afternoon. What's going on, homie? Flint Dog goes breaking news. Yeah. We known about that for shit for like 2 days, bro. We'll talk about that. Silver Fox as well. Woodpit 420. Lord Wiz is in the chat. We got the 5-4 Assassin Rachet in the chat as well. Drone TJ. It's been a minute, Drone TJ. Where you been? Where have you been? Hit that like button on me. We got Emmett Kumar, the captain. Noble Bull as well. Who else do we have? We got Arnie in the chat. Colin Prime. What's going on, Playboy? Doomslayer goes, what up, Sean? What up, Doom? Hope you're good. We got the homie Gambino, Mr. Pink Salmon PlayStation t-shirt himself in the chat, talking that shit. What's going on, homie? Antonio Juan, what's going on, Playboy? Hope you well. Xbox for life, baby, all day, every day from Panama. Shout out to the Panama 7. We've got Joey. We've got Antonio as well. What's going on, homie? He goes, he's been working. I hope you not been working them street corners, Playboy. We got, was there Snooky Jackson as well? Justin Boodram. Lord Chaos is in the chat. Hit that like button and let's have some fun. Dion Hayes goes, it's time to let these ponies know what time it is. Talk that shit. You know what? Dark Hunters, what's going on, G? You know what, ponies? Where are we now? I got something for you. Where are we now? All I gotta say to you, nasty ass ponies, is this.
Big, fat, nasty, greasy, fat, stank, bloated, cheesy, backed, 12 sandwich eating bastard.
That's right. That's what I think of you, smelly assholes. Anyway. Let me get these chats before we get into it. We got the homie Eamon Burns, member for 15 months. So Sony SIE is copying copying PS6. Well, coping. What are you trying to say? Coping? PS6 and PS. Let me see. You messed up there. What's the crack, boys? You fucked up there, Eamon Burns. Copying PS. I don't know what you saying there, Playboy. Maybe you're saying copying Xbox or some shit. But shout out to you, Playboy. We got the homie Grey Fox. What's going on, killer with the €2? You're Sean, the PlayStation 5 is dog shit. Greetings from Amsterdam. Yeah, bro, Amsterdam, Playboy. Shout out to you. What's going on, man? Bunty, what go on, Playboy? What up, homie? What up? Now, do you know what? Do you know what? Let's get into it. Let's start TTSing that shit, bro. Let's just start talking that shit. Let's go straight into it. What are we now? We are 550. What's going on, homie? Jonas Dad, what up? Sony is the homie aiming brother. Sony is copying Xbox, PS6 and PC. You ain't lying about that, Playboy. You ain't lying about that. They are gonna do something different. We'll talk about that as well. Now let's talk about what's been going on with Bungie right now. Everybody knows Bungie has been acquired by Sony, and I remember when the PlayStation fanboys, what can we say, bro? What can we say? The PlayStation fanboys were having a lot of fun with the Bungie when Sony acquired them, but it hasn't worked out for them like that. Let me pull this up for a second before we get to that. What's going on, homies, man? Hit that like, but let's have some fun. Hit that like. I know it's early for some of you guys in the States. Now, the CFO, Juntao. Emit Kumar. What did I say yesterday? Remember when I put them sprinkles out there? The magic sprinkles. Listen to your boy. You don't want to believe it, but listen to your boy next time. POS. I said that shit yesterday. I told you that was some of the sprinkles I was giving ready for TTMS. We'll talk about the specs on the Steam box. The news is coming out as well now officially. We'll talk about it. Let me just talk about Bungie first of all. Oh, Digital Foundry's done a video. Come on, find me the specs, bro. I can't be asked going into the video, bro, because I'm doing a live show right now. Yeah, I'm sure the Steam fanboys are having a orgasm or some shit right now, some orgy party or some shit. All no, it's Alex's house. Oh, anyway, let's get back to the Bungie stuff. We got Destiny 2, which is owned by Bungie. Sony owns them as well right now, the full company. Destiny 2 hasn't reached Sony expectations following the Bungie acquisition, says CFO Juntao. Let me repeat that once again. Let me zoom into the shit. Xbox zoom in extra. There we go. Destiny 2, the Halo killer, hasn't reached Sony expectations following the Bungie acquisition, says CFO Juntao. Regarding Destiny 2, partially due to the changes in the competitive environment. No shit, Sherlock. Come on, send that in the Twitter DMs, bro. Please, if you don't mind, so I can pull it up on Twitter straight away. The level of sales and user engagement have not reached the expectation we had at the time of the acquisition of Bungie. Woo! Stanley Franco, what's going on, G? What up, El Unicorn? What's going on, Playboy? What up? While we continue to make improvements, we downwardly revised the business projection for the time being and recorded an impairment loss against the portion of assets of Bungie. At Bungie. Loss after loss after loss. I remember Jim Ryan saying some dumb shit. But listen, Jim Ryan has to say, woo! What's going on, Yobi? You $2 hoe? What's going on, Playboy? Now, I remember Jim Ryan, he was talking about what we can get from Bungie. We can get more out of it. More out of them versus the ABK deal. What do you mean I'm not following you, Emit Kumar? What do you mean I'm not following you? One second, I'm not following Emit Kumar. What is your Twitter handle? 1 second. The captain is not following me. I'm not following the captain. I unfollowed you or some shit. What is your Twitter, POS? What is your Twitter? Tag me or some shit. Tag me, bro. Have I blocked your punk ass or something? Let me know. Big Bad Mo, what's going on, homie? Tag me on Twitter, bro. Yeah, Emit Kumar must be a $2. Oh, I'll tag. Yeah, tag me, bro. Let me see this shit. I need to see this shit. Have you got a funny name or some shit? What is your name on Twitter? POS. Do you know what? We'll do this. This is gonna be live. I'm gonna roast your punk ass. This is gonna be a live reaction. We got Sarah Bond after game. Well, I don't know what the hell's going on with Gaz right now, but I'll slap him up later. Tag me right now. I want to see what you're trying to do, Playboy. Tag me right now. Has it been It must have been Pony Button or some shit. Let me know when he tagged me. He must have been Pony Button. Let me see. We're gonna do this shit live. Look at that, see? He still hasn't tagged me yet. He must be Pony Button or something. No doubt. The agreement goes Sean's bestie, J-Dub and P-Rock. You ain't lying about that, Playboy. Then the motherfucking homies. Anyway, I'll get back to that shit. Shout out to Derp for dropping. He's dropped his latest video. Check it out, guys. He be singing in that his rap career has come back, and I don't know what to say anymore about his rap career. But we'll talk about that in a bit. But I remember when he came to Bungie. I remember Jim Ryan talked about, they can get more out of it. But the biggest piece of shit, Green Trash, he said something which was out there. It was some wild ass shit. I couldn't believe it when I heard this shit. And you know what? Since the homie Dirt agreed to use that clip, I'm gonna make sure you follow the homie Dirt Griggity. Hit that like button. Leave a comment as well for his latest video, because I'm gonna show his video at the start of it. The way this dude was talking that shit, the way he was sticking his pigeon chest. Listen, first of all, this BDI $2 bitch sticking his pigeon chested chest out like it means something. Like what he was saying it from the chest. But we know these ponies have pigeon chests. It doesn't mean shit. One fucking slap, that chest is dented in. It's over for these hoes. And they got no bitches. That's right. You ain't lying about that. JB! What's going on? Now, look at this shit. Now I gotta look at this shit here. Look at this shit. Now I know why I was not following Emit Kumar. Emit Kumar, let me tell you something. You smelly ass bitch. Look at your name, Scotty MVP. What is Scotty MVP? I don't know you. You think I know you? I don't know you, Playboy, like that. I know you as the captain, Emit Kumar. And you out here tagging me Scotty MVP? And you expect me to follow you with that, whoever that picture is or some shit? Is that what you're trying to do right now? Even the homie Dirk Rick, he's looking at you sideways right now. Even he's looking at you sideways like, what is Scotty MVP? And what is that? What is that? Let me see this shit. Let me see this shit. What is this profile? Let me see. Who is this punk? Who is the Raptors and who do they play for? Who do they play for, the Raptors? Number 4, yes, you number 4, bitch. Let me follow you anyway, punk. Look at this shit here. And he expects me. Oh shit, Clute. No wonder Clute follow. Clute is the pony bot, so no shit. Enjoy watching Scotty Burns play. Who the fuck is Scotty Burns? Yo, this guy's a Raptors fan. I don't know who are the Raptors, Shaptors. I don't know what's going on anymore. No idea. My captain, I'm gonna have to lose his rights. I mean, Kamar's Indian POS, but Toronto, yeah. I don't know what's going on anymore, but he's tagged me anyway, punk. See what you made me do? You see what you made me do? It made Kamal put that bad juju on, and he's trying to mess up the stream. You piece of shit. I'm like, shit's going west anyway. Let's forget this anyway. Let's go back to it. But shout out to Emir Kamal, you POS. He's finally tagged me there. Let's get back to the Bungie stuff. Nah, let's see. That was some. That's some serious shit. That's some magic power. Even the homie Dirt's in the chat. He still can do some next level shit. POS. Emir Kamal sniped me there for a second. POS. Anyway, let's get back to the Bungie stuff. I remember this POS were talking that shit. Absolutely talking that shit. About Bungie is going to recover how much money? Let's go for it.
What do you pretend?
I'm pertaining this towards Sony and the Bungie comment.
So you believe that Sony? I just told you they'll make this money back in like 11 days, some goddamn way.
Oh yeah?
And you're telling me that they don't stand.
They are definitely not gonna make that money.
Why not?
Are you talking about making that money back towards about the Bungie deal? No, they're not gonna make that back.
Why not?
In no goddamn 11 days.
Why not? You're not answering the question.
I'm talking. I just told you. I just said when it pertains to Bungie, when it comes,
don't Bungie got a new expansion coming out?
Fam, they not finna make a goddamn B off of that. These motherfuckers' value is only
don't Bungie got a new expansion coming out. Look, bro,
they are not about to get a B or 3 billion off of no goddamn expansion in no damn 11 days.
Why not?
Unbelievable.
Yo!
They are not.
You laughing, but y'all niggas ain't giving me no information.
DUMMY, period.
Let me pause this for a second. And let me go back to the shit. That's the type of mental gymnastic. And when you nasty ass dog shit PlayStation podcasters out there talking about, why don't you come on the show and have a debate? This is the type of shit we're talking about. Come have a conversation. This is the type of shit we're talking about. These reponies have absolutely lost their marbles. And you want us to come on the podcast, talk to these guys like that? Come on, man. Talking about expansion is going to make that money back in 11 days. A DLC. A DLC. Downloadable content is going to make back billions in 11 days. Every single one of us knew when we signed the Bungie contract, the deal. Every single one of us knew that, listen to me, that was a bogus deal. Bungie finessed Sony. Bungie finessed them. And all of us knew that shit. We known about how Phil Spencer looked at the deal and said, listen to me, punk. Don't come with the demands like that. He ain't shit. You got one game up your ass and you think you're the dog's bollocks? One game and you think you're the dog's bollocks? Stop the bullshit. We ain't gonna pay 1 billion fair plays, but 3.6 billion, kiss my ass straight up. MD with a 41 months. What's going on, Playboy? 11 days. Bungie destroyed 11 of. So, oh shit! Let me have some water. 11 days. Bungie destroyed 11 of Sony's live service games. Them are facts. That ain't making $1 billion. They costing Sony more than what Sony paid for them. You know what? That's some real shit. You know what? This is me right now. Talk that shit, homie. Talk that shit. As he should. Let me pull that clip up once more, because this shit is hilarious. And these are the people they're talking about. Come on, have a conversation. Nah, motherfucker, we ain't doing that. Listen to this shit again. A guy's talking about downloadable content is going to make back Sony $3.6 billion like that in 11 days.
What do you pretend?
I'm pertaining this towards Sony and the Bungie comment.
So you believe that Sony? I just told you they'll make this money back in like 11 days, some goddamn way. And you telling me that they don't stand to
They
make
are
money?
definitely not gonna make that money.
Why not?
Are you talking about
Why
making
not?
that money back towards about the
Why not?
Bungie deal? No, they're
Why
not
not?
gonna make that back
Why not?
in no goddamn 11 days.
Why not? You're not answering the question.
I'm talking. I
Yo,
just told
Don't
you.
don't
I
Bungie
just
don't
said.
Bungie got
I
a don't
just
Bungie got a
said when
new
it pertains to
expansion coming out?
Bungie, when it
Don't
comes
Bungie
to
got a new expansion coming out?
oh yeah.
Damn, they not finna make a
Yo.
goddamn B off of that.
Don't-
These motherfuckers' value is
Nigga,
only at
don't
250
Bungie got a new
million.
expansion
Hold
coming
on.
out? Look, bro.
They are
You gotta
not about to get a B or 3 billion off of no goddamn
Why not?
expansion in no damn 11 days.
Why
man.
not? Why not?
Yo,
They
Why
are
not?
not- they are not about to
Hey,
get
y'all
no
must,
fucking.
you laughing, but y'all niggas ain't giving me no information.
DUMMY, period.
period.
Bungie.
Oh, we don't need to hear dirt rapping. Or do you want to hear dirt rapping? Check it. Dirt, listen to me. This is the first 2 minutes of Dirt's video. Check it out.
Is dog shit. Bungie is dog shit. 3.6
Yeah.
billion. Bungie is dog shit. Jim Bryan is an idiot. Bungie is dog shit. Herman Host is also retarded. Bungie is
Look at that Lee
dog
Pony
shit.
there,
How we
there.
spend 3.6 billion on absolute dog shit. Ponies are crying over this dog shit.
The back top of the pops. Let's go. That's the shit. Yeah, Junta talk that shit. Anyway, shout out to the homie Dirt. Make sure you check his video out, guys. I love it. I love that shit. Make sure you check that video out, guys. You know, when it comes to the Bungie stuff, I'm gonna be real with you. That has to be the biggest L in acquiring a studio. It has to be. No doubt. Gummy, what's going on, Playboy? Peeler, what's going on? 1K4K, what's going on, homie? It has to be the biggest L. But the funniest shit was when they got announced they were getting bought by Sony, all the PlayStation fanboys were on that shit. Standing up like they're the number one on the... Yeah! That's the shit. That's the shit. This is how you buy a studio. This is what you do. You pay you pay 1 extra billion to retain what? Talent. And let me tell you something. Even though they paid 1 billion extra to retain that talent is dog shit. Absolute horse shit. The stables, it stinks of shit. Somebody's got to go over there, clean that shit. You know, I'm glad that PlayStation fucked up big time with this shit. And you know, I said to the homies and I said to you guys as well, we're going to have our ups, we're going to have our downs. But no matter what, there's always going to be something to talk about. Because ponies ain't shit and they dumb ass bitches. And with PlayStation moving in a different direction, which PlayStation fanboys want to hold on to that shit. Hold on to that shit. Because there's something else I'm going to pull up now as well. Because they made fun of Xbox doing this with Gears Pop. With Forza Street. Let me try. Listen, I'm going to leave this topic for a second and we'll get to that now in 1 second. Because I remember PlayStation fanboys saying, Gears Pop is not on Xbox. Gears Pop is only on mobile. Who remembers that shit? And I'm trying to do my Dirt Gritty P-Rock voice, but they said that shit. Look what PlayStation announced. You're gonna love this shit, guys. You're gonna love this shit. Let me pull this up. Insomniac Games announces the new game. Look at this shit! It's a mobile game, exclusive to mobiles. A mobile game. Insomniac has made a mobile game exclusive. And it's not on PlayStation 5. What are the opponents gonna say now? Bitches. $85 million sold. And I can't believe it, this game is not available for the PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 5 Pro. Damn. I wonder why PlayStation is trying to make some mobile games. I wonder why. Why not? You see this shit? Become the next what? Galactic Ranger? Rachet, Raquel and Crack Ranger Rumbles. A PlayStation game IP that's not available on PlayStation. A PlayStation IP that's not available on PlayStation. Only available on mobile. Exclusive. But remember when the ponies were talking that shit about Gears Pop, Forza Street, and that type of BS? Well, Gears Pop mainly because they made it. Forza Street was someone else, but you know what I mean. It's not on console. It's exclusive to mobile only. I love this shit. I wonder why. Explain to me in the chat. Why is PlayStation, a PlayStation IP, only available on mobile, please? Just a short, you know. Just knock it down for me, please, if you don't mind. Just let the homies know why. Why is Sony doing this for? Salute to the homie MD with the 2. By the way, don't forget Bungie stole some artwork. He ain't lying about that, Playboy. And you know what? Let me have some water after that. Let me have some water. Carl, we been lying about that. You ain't lying about that just so the Steam box, yeah. Joey, if there's more images, I think I've seen it. Show me the images. Send it to me, Playboy, because I want to go on that. Yeah, the power's it's not a leap in power, but I think it's good enough for them hoes. But we'll see how it goes. The homie agreed. He goes, them ninjas need more money because those 84 million consoles sold ain't enough anymore. Bitch! You forgot to put the bitch in. Come on, there. And he ain't lying about that. He ain't lying about that, Playboy. Them 84 million consoles. The industry's changing, but they don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe it. They don't want to talk about it. Because I believe more games will be coming to what? Mobile and more places as well. You ain't lying about that, homie. You know, it's interesting to see what PlayStation is doing right now. Even though they're selling them consoles like hotcakes, even though they're breaking records, it isn't enough anymore. It's all about when Phil Spencer has talked about running a sustainable business. Eamon Buns, cheers for that. When Phil Spencer has talked about running a sustainable business, all the PlayStation fanboys were laughing. Ha ha ha! Phil Spencer, Xbox is dying. He has to run a sustainable business. I told you, Game Pass is this, Xbox is this, Xbox is dying brand, and they're moving away from consoles. But to forget, they acting like this is 2010. They acting like this is 2015, 2018. It ain't like that anymore. It's not the same anymore. As time goes on, shit, production, cost is going up. And in order to run a sustainable business, you got to expand your business. Them are bars. Them are bars right now. In order to run a sustainable business, that's what I gotta say about that, bitch. You gotta expand your business. In order to run a sustainable business, you gotta expand your business. Look at that shit. Them are bars, not bowls. Come on. Why so serious? I know you love bowls, but come on. Bars. But yo, that's some funny shit, that. When it comes to the Summer Games. That's a, you know what's funny about that? We got our boy. 1 second. MBG. MBG here. He goes, yo, hey yo, with his dolphin teeth. The most shocking thing about this announcement is it's now coming to console. Like, why? Why isn't this coming to console? Why isn't a multiplayer game coming to console? It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Am I right, P-Lump? Make it make sense. I'm not saying it's going to be the next big thing, but I'm certain Raquel and Crack fans would love to give this a try on that dog shit PlayStation 5. It doesn't make sense to me. Am I right, P-Lump? I love this shit. PlayStation fanboys are confused right now. Devastated. When Xbox did this, they were making fun of them. Why isn't this game available on Xbox? They're making exclusive mobile games and no exclusive games for Xbox. But now the tables are turned. And look what they're doing right now. Raquel and Crack is only available. Ranger Rumble is only available on mobile. It's an exclusive on mobile and not that dog shit PlayStation 5. I wonder how they're gonna spin this. You said that, you know what, sir? That's the word I was looking for. Is the Sony fan base right now, is the Pony Nation, the PlayStation owners, are they second class citizens right now? Are they second class citizens? Let me know, players. Let me know, are the second class citizens, you pieces of shit. Oh man, we're gonna have some fun. Now, since we've been talking about the PlayStation future and all of that, so why they're changing for? Let me pull up this stuff here. 1 second. 1 second, where are we now? There we are. What's going on, Grizzly? What's going on, homie? We are talking about expanding the business and changing the business. What's going on, Young Dreads? Trey Frizzy, what's up, G? We got the homie Juntao talking about the PlayStation 5 life cycle. Talking about we in the middle of the life cycle and they want to expand the life cycle even further. I wonder why they want to expand that shit. I know for a fact they don't want to leave. They don't want to do these PlayStation 4s leaving the people behind anymore. Let's move on to the next gen. They would rather extend this shit, which is smart. If I was Juntao, the CFO of PlayStation, I would do the same shit. Extend that life cycle. When you look at the life cycles from the previous console, like looking at the PlayStation life cycle, it seems to be getting longer and longer. Pause! Especially the PlayStation 4, which was launched in 2013 and has been over a decade since then. But there are many active users enjoying the console. So now, no doubt, Juntao's saying this shit straight up. There might be a possibility that we will extend this generation of PlayStation 5 even more. And maybe next gen, the PlayStation 6, might not even come out in 2027. But if it does, you know for a fact, when it comes to the PlayStation 5, even the Xbox Series X, you know that cross-gen is going to be some next level shit. And it doesn't. I don't blame them because of the business. Why bring out a new console in 2027 when they're doing great? Now listen to me, hardware. I love the hardware talk. You know, if it's from the handheld, the hardware, the consoles, you name it. We love all of that shit. It gets you excited. But will the PlayStation 5 be holding? You know, that's the funny thing about this. Come on. If they're gonna expand this and do this shit, is the PlayStation 5 holding back the PlayStation 6? Is that what we're doing right now? Because when Xbox were talking about 1 to 2 year cross gen and when it comes to the first party shit, they got roasted. Absolutely roasted for that shit. Now you got Junta talking about extending it, taking it even further. You know for a fact that Intergalactic and these type of games, if they do drop a console in 2027, you know for a fact them games are going to be cross-gen, remastered, director's cut, you name it, all of that shit. All of that shit. And Jim Ryan, get your punk ass out of there if you believe in generation, my ass. Really? It's funny to me to see the fanboys. We can admit it that Xbox has been struggling in the console space right now. And when they look at the future and beyond and look at the younger generation in gamers, they're trying to extend to that. You can see how they push to do right now with these latest adverts when it comes to Xbox. Xbox, you play your game on TVs, handhelds, laptops, consoles, all of that shit. They're trying to expand. They know in that marketplace, they're struggling in the console space. So what do you have to do? Expand their business to run a sustainable business. And that's what they're doing right now. Even though, look, PlayStation, the number one console right now, is selling like that. But the problem is, selling like that isn't enough anymore. You got to come outside the box and do something different. If it's the PC ports, boom. If it's the live service games, boom. They're going to do more. Now, this mobile game from Insomniac Games on PlayStation, they're doing more. That's the whole point of this. It's about running and expanding your business. And you have to be sustainable. The shareholders, the big boys at PlayStation, Xbox, Microsoft, they want that money to increase, not decrease or stay the same. They want that shit increasing. Imagine being the same shit, making the same money for the past 10 years. Like, come on, bro. Let's do some shit. We need to be making more money, not staying the same shit. If you're making the same money and the budget is increasing, cost is increasing, it's gonna hit the pockets. And that's the problem they're having right now in this gaming space. Come on, man. Some wild shit. And when we were talking about like what PlayStation will do exactly with like I'll give you a prime example. Changing the business. And that business could lead into what? More profit. Prime example, guys. Helldivers 2. We know that bitch came to the box. Let me have some water. We know that shit came to the box. Now, Helldivers 2. The Xbox port helped increase engagement as well as boosted PS5 and PC player figures. It's doing extremely well. This resulted in a significant increase in sales of the title year on year. When PlayStation sees this, the live service push, you think PlayStation isn't looking further and beyond this shit? Yo, this is helping us. Xbox isn't a threat like that. They could be our partners in this shit when it comes to dropping live service games and maybe some single player games. Expanding and running a sustainable business. This isn't the norm. Putting the games on other platforms. This isn't a norm. Putting the games on PC. This isn't a norm. Making what? Cloud gaming on the PlayStation Portal so you don't need a PlayStation 5. That's the shit I'm talking about. It makes me laugh, bro, when I see shit like this. And the PlayStation fanboys still want to stick to the 84 million. Yes! We're killing it out there. It doesn't work like that, Playboy. It doesn't work like that. Now, let me see. Who's sending me a message now? Who is sending me a message? Let me pull this up 1 second. What's going on, Web Dave? What's going on, G? Let me see what's going on. Let me see. Oh, Phil Spencer. We'll talk about this now. We'll talk about this now. Okay, then. Right. What's going on, Web Dave? Hope you well, homie. Hope you good. We are 41 minutes and 10 seconds in. And let's talk about what? What? Let me pull up the Stone Cold stuff. Guess what, guys? Guess what? Steam has decided to bring what? A console in 2026. That's right, you bitches. Wait, let's pull it up. Let's see what's going on right now. And we talked about this yesterday. It's official, guys. Announcing new Steam hardware coming in 2026. Now, guys, you're going to see a Steam controller, a Steam machine, Steam frame. Watch out for our jazzy announcement video on wishlist. Now, here it is, guys. The brand new console entering the market in 2026 by Steam. That controller looks weird as shit, to be honest. But here we go, guys. Steam. A console coming to the market. The VR shit as well, we know that. And that controller, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that controller, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Steam is out here, entering the market right now. Entering the market right now. Shit looks like an Xbox, to be honest. It looks like one of the mock-ups from, you know, when they were showing the Series S and all that stuff, like the slimline. It looks like a mock-up. Now, why is Steam doing this? I wonder why. I wonder why Steam is doing this, because they want to expand their business and run a sustainable business. Now, looking at the box right now, it's a cube. Simple, neat. You know, 2 USBs, maybe, I don't know what the hell's that, SD card maybe as well, or some, micro, you know, SSD. But that controller, that's some weird shit. That's some weird shit, but who knows? It might be decent. Who knows? But what's your take on this, guys? Steam has entered the building. Now, let me go back. Because the homie Phil Spencer. Where are we now? Phil Spencer decided to put a tweet out there. Well, let's see what he's saying about this. We'll talk about the specs. Listen, it's not about the... We'll talk about it, but they entered the game. They finally come back into the game again. Why not? Like the POS would say. MD with a 2. Xbox and Steam about to beat the dog shit out of PlayStation. Talk that shit, Playboy. I like the confidence. I love that shit. Right. Phil Spencer, you know, quote tweeted this. Gaming move forward when players and developers have more ways to play and create as well, especially across open platform. Expanded access across PC, console, and handheld devices reflect a future built on choice. Core values that have guided Xbox vision from the start. As one of the largest publishers on Steam, we welcome new options for players to access games everywhere. Congrats on today's launch. Talking about what? The new Steam box. The new Steam box. Let's see what's going on right now. Let me try to find some details, because some of the homies are saying it's dog shit. Let me see the specs. 1 second, because I know the homies will break it down for me. Easy. 1 second. Let me see. Shout out to the homie Joey. I appreciate it, Playboy. Now here are the specs. Here are the specs, guys. The CPU is a semi-custom AMD Zen 4 6C 12T. I don't know what the fuck is going there. 30 watt. It sounds like my handle or some shit, to be honest. The GPU is RDNA 3 Playboy with 28 CUs, which is quite, low to be honest. It has 16 GB of DDR5, which is low, plus 8 GB of GDDR6 VRAM, which is low as well. Playboy. 2 Steam Machine models. One is 2 terabytes, so one is half a terabyte. Well, will this be... Yeah, Rock, this is going to be very interesting. Will this hold back gaming? That's going to be the interesting part. And when it comes to the specs, I know it's got some newer stuff in it, but it's 2026 this is coming out, so I'm expecting this shit to be quite... The price to be reasonable. When I look at this, it should be... What's your... Like, some of the PC dudes in the chat, looking at the specs, looking at the controllers and all, like, what is the spec? What is, like, what are you thinking? 650 maybe? For the high end, the 2 terabytes, 700, bro? That's... What do you reckon, guys? 600 or something for the top end? 2 terabyte? You talking about 400 for the 2 terabyte one? What did we plan to Phil Spencer? Let me see. What did we plan Phil Spencer? Let's see. Oh, but some of the homies are asking for the next gen console. That's what they're trying to do, bro. Shit. Oh shit, they're talking shit. Some of the Xbox guys. I mean the ponies. Some funny shit. So Zen 4, like I said, Zen 4 is far beyond Zen 2. It ain't close. So that's cool. So what can we expect? Like when we look at this, guys, here, right now. If this was coming out today, said that this was available, what are we expecting in terms of like graphics? We know it's 8 gig VRAM, but what do we expect? Like Rock, what are we expecting in terms of graphics? That will people be okay with this? Will Steam fans be okay with this? Is this a part where when you look at the Steam data and they don't have the high end cards? Will this be something that will work for them? It'd be quite interesting to see what's the take on it. But Steam has entered the game right now. It doesn't surprise me, and it's launching in 2026, which is cool, guys. Which is cool, to be honest. More platforms, more competition. We know Steam has built a great player base, over 40 million people on that shit now. Or concurrent players or something. Yo, that shit's going to be interesting. And will they have... let me see. Will they have an online present as well? Will that be free? It's going to be quite interesting to see how it all plays out and how they're going to play this book. When will it come out? That's the interesting part with this shit. But Steam's out there, bro. Steam's out there. Salute. 2026. Let me hear what Steam is saying, bro. Let me pull this up. I'll pull up the video, guys. What's going on, Playboy? It will be... yeah, I don't reckon Steam is looking at selling like millions like that. Let's watch.
Hey everyone, this is Steam Deck. Steam Deck is our powerful, portable, handheld gaming PC that lets you take your Steam library with you anywhere. We're pretty proud of it. People who own Steam Decks have been playing everywhere, and we couldn't be happier with the response we've heard from all of you. We're excited to talk about the future of Steam Deck, but not today, because this isn't a video about the future of Steam Deck. This is a video about the future of Steam hardware. Today, we're announcing 3 new members of the Steam hardware lineup. All connect you with powerful PC gaming. All are optimized for gaming with Steam, and all are shipping in early 2026.
Early 2026.
Let's start with this one. This is the new Steam controller.
I
The
wonder
new
if
Steam
that feels
controller
okay.
puts all of your Steam games at your fingertips, so you can play wherever and however you want. Just like with
because of the
Steam
big
Deck,
handles,
we want you to be able to play any game with
it
your
might
Steam
be
controller,
okay.
even games never built with a controller in mind. It has all the great features from Steam Deck, like trackpads, gyro, and back buttons, all in a comfortable form factor. Its next-generation magnetic thumbsticks let you play with improved responsiveness and
Nice.
longevity. We've put capacitive touch sensors on the thumbsticks and now on the back of the controller too, so you can enable precision gyro aiming with the touch of your thumb, or your pinky if you're feeling fancy. Play for way too long with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery that allows for over 35 hours of playtime. With
That's
Steam
cool.
Controller, we want to make charging and wireless pairing something that's actually easy. That's why we created the Puck. The Puck is a combination wireless adapter and magnetic charger included with every Steam controller. Snap it on to charge. Once you're charged up, snap it off again. You can play over Bluetooth or a wired connection too. The new Steam controller works with any device running Steam or Steam Link, whether it's a PC, Mac, handheld, smartphone, Steam Deck, or the new Steam Machine. Oh! This is the new Steam Machine.
You can tell the Xbox form factor was perfect. The Series X was
Steam
the perfect
Machine
form
is a
factor.
powerful gaming PC in a small but mighty package, designed for your games on the big screen.
Dude, that
It's
shit's
quiet
fucking
too,
tiny,
which is
bro.
crazy
That shit size
since
of
it's 6
really.
times more powerful than a Steam Deck. Powered by a discrete, semi-custom AMD GPU, enabling 4K gaming at 60 frames per second with FSR. Steam Machine runs SteamOS made for a bigger screen, built for gaming in your living room, your office, or wherever you play, with the rest of your PC accessories.
Yo,
Steam
really,
Machine
got some
borrows some
competition.
great features from Steam Deck, like lightning-fast
Desktop
sleep and
mode,
wake,
seamless
an
update,
SD card
okay.
slot to easily expand your storage, and brings some new tricks of its own, like a customizable LED strip, which
Oh,
can
that's
show
nice.
different system functionalities, or your own light show.
That's
Steam
nice.
Machine is a PC, so run whatever software you want, and it works with all your favorite desktop and gaming accessories. Steam Machine is designed to work hand in hand with the Steam controller, with the low latency, wireless connectivity of the Steam controller puck built right in. And it's great for streaming your games to your phone, tablet,
100%.
laptop, Steam Deck,
It's the
or
second
Steam
best
Frame.
looking console.
Oh, yep.
Or
This is
whatever you
Steam
call it.
Frame.
So what is Steam? What is this then?
Steam Frame is Valve's next generation VR hardware. Stream
Right.
all your Steam games, VR and non-VR alike, in this comfortable, lightweight, wireless VR headset. Steam Frame uses camera-based tracking, so getting into your games is as easy as slipping on the headset and waking it up. Steam Frame controllers,
This is a new version
included
of
with the
it.
headset, are designed with all the inputs you need for your VR titles, like motion controls and capacitive tracking for all your fingers, as well as a split gamepad layout to work with your whole Steam library. They even feature the same magnetic thumbsticks as Steam controller for responsiveness and longevity. Steam Frame also pairs seamlessly with the new Steam controller, a great companion for playing non-VR games in the headset. To make sure streaming is smooth and stable no matter what, Steam Frame includes a wireless adapter that lets you stream your games from your PC to your headset over a fast and dedicated Wi-Fi 6 connection. And the game is streamed to your frame optimized for VR, using new technology that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking. And Steam Frame is a PC, running SteamOS. In addition to streaming, you can install and play a bunch of VR and non-VR games right in the headset without a host PC. You can also
bad. That's-
expand your
yeah, that's
onboard
what-
storage to
that's
fit
the
even
same one
more
as
games with a
before.
micro SD card. Steam controller, Steam Machine, and Steam Frame. All built with the same DNA as Steam Deck. All powered by Steam, work together, and can be used however you'd like with whatever peripherals and accessories you choose. Everything you see here is the culmination of what we've learned from our previous hardware experience and what we've wanted ourselves as gamers. Powerful PC gaming in an open ecosystem, giving you more ways to enjoy the games you love and discover new ones. Steam Controller, Steam Machine, and Steam Frame are all shipping in early 2026. Learn more at steampowered.com/hardware.
Cool. I'll be honest with you, I think it looks quite nice, to be honest. Like the full feature chat, what they're showing there, bro, it looks quite nice. I think it's a good package. What they're trying to trying to make it all like look how they're covering all the bases from the Steam Deck to the Steam machine and the new the VR frame bullshit. It's a nice package, that, bro. Interesting to see that stuff. It'd be interesting to see what the price is, what's the target is for the price. But it's a nice package, that, guys. Look at that. So, let me see. That's the package. I would say this, guys. It's what Xbox has been talking about. Unifying all of like one platform, like across all the different devices. That's what they're trying to do. Xbox. We talked about this. That ecosystem, expanding that ecosystem, and making sure. Oh shit! Come on, Lamingo dog. Come on, bro. It's about expanding that ecosystem beyond the box, and it all works seamless. Whoever's got a handle right now, if you play it on PC or you try a Fire Stick or something, when all of that shit syncs, it works seamless. Like, yo, I just where I've left off and continue to play from the same spot. And that's what they're trying to do. You can see what they're doing right now in early 2026. So I'm expecting that shit to launch in like March, April time. I wonder how that's gonna play out for. See, I wonder how that's gonna. I'm not talking about us guys or hardcore PC guys. Well, some PC guys. I wonder how the new generation of kids growing up see how they will adopt the Steam machine. I really want to see how that's gonna play out. I'm quite curious in that. See how it works for the next generation of gamers. And this is competition. It's as simple as that. They got a big user base. Steam, Steam's got a big user base. So I'm not surprised they did it with the Steam Deck. And I don't think Steam is expecting selling like 10, 15, 20 million consoles like that. I think they'll be happy with like 5 million probably. 3 to 5 million, they're good with that. So that's going to be quite interesting, and I'm quite intrigued about that, to be honest. Price will be a decide as well. What is the price target for the Steam machine? Will the 512 be, 500, 600, and maybe the big one, the 2 terabyte, will be 750 maybe? I'm not sure. I would like to see what they're doing right now. What price will it be? It's a good package. I think it's a nice. You got the frame stuff as well, the new VR stuff, the new Steam machine controller as well, the Steam Deck's there as well. So it's a great combination of it's a great combination. Simple as that shit's a great combination. So fair play to Steam. Early 2026. It's going to be quite interesting to see. I wonder if some PC dudes will pick it up. Like, they'll be interested in having something like that underneath your TV. Because that shit is size of rare. It's the size of Rachet. Shit is small. That shit is small, man. $30 blow with a 5. The new Steam machine is on Xbox. Talk that shit, Playboy. Talk that shit. It looks like a GameCube. Yeah, it does look kind of cool. So we're expecting from about $400 to $600 or $700 probably more. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But dope shit, man. Dope shit. A new player in the. I believe they're not the only one as well. There's going to be more people coming up. I believe there's more people coming into the space. So Steam is there right now. And I believe there's someone else coming into the space as well. So they got to be ready for that shit. 100%. And let me pull up something 1 second. Yeah, for you, Rocket, it might not be interesting, but I like to see what they're going to do for these other guys, other gamers. It's going to be quite interesting, though. When is this releasing? Early 2026, so I'm assuming like between March and May. Release date? March and May. Quite good. Shout out to them. Shout out to Steam for coming into the game. You know what's funny about this? It's we got let's talk about Stellar Blade for a second, guys. Because we keep talking about the business and how the business is changing right now. Ultalka, what's going on, Playboy? We keep talking about the business and some of these developers. It's coming to a point right now where they're feeling like, do you know what? We need to put our games in more platforms. We can't rely on one platform or two platforms. We gotta put our shit in more platforms. So they consider Stellar Blade, Stellar Cheeks, what we want to call it. Developer shift, shift up is considering expansion to other platforms for Stellar Blade, as per studio latest earning. So it doesn't surprise me. Moving into 2026, we might see Stellar Cheeks. And if you guys, this game looks pretty good, to be honest. And I know why a lot of people love this game, because of the character. It doesn't surprise me when developers, like we looked at Square Enix and what they were doing and bringing more games to more platforms. And it does not surprise me by one bit, because listen, if there's money to be made out there and you got to keep your shareholders happy, listen, you got to do this shit. Making exclusives like this from like these developers doing like time exclusives, that's the best case scenario right now. They're looking at this like, yo, fair players, we got the bag, but we got to expand this shit. Bottom modes goes to 7 to 800. Yeah, I'm expecting that shit. I'm expecting that shit to be 7 to 800, the 2 terabyte one, for sure. For sure. So seeing that shit, I'm not surprised. Because let me pull this up here. 1 second. Where is this? So they want the IP to sustain, obviously, because it's popular as well, popularity as well, and they want the IP to be continued. So they want a sequel out of this shit. So I'm not surprised they're gonna bring more and more people to it. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting though, and that's the whole point. We've been talking about it so many times. I feel like we're just repeating ourselves. Like, it doesn't surprise me about one bit what they're doing and these developers what they're trying to do. It's crazy, bro. Listen, even Sony, like, look, I'll pull up what Sony's doing as well. Even Sony Juntao, what she said and what they're doing in the future. They are releasing one tentpole title per year. So the big flagship game for next year is Wolverine. Even though they're playing it clever and safe. They're like, yo, we'll drop one big IP and then we'll drop a small bitch like Soros or something, and maybe some partnerships. They ain't gonna be dropping like what Xbox does, 12 first party. Like next year, bro. Next year, Xbox is dropping Gears. Fable is supposed to be dropping as well, unless that gets delayed or no, who knows. Halo, Forza Horizon 6. They're dropping possibly 4 big IPs next year. And PlayStation is dropping one big IP, following with smaller IPs. I wouldn't be surprised if Xbox drops another 10 games next year with smaller first-party IPs or global publishing. That's where we are right now. PlayStation ain't gonna be dropping like 3-4 big IPs in 1 year now. They're gonna play that shit safe, and that's what they're doing right now. And I'm sure Wolverine's costing what, maybe 200 million or something, maybe 200 million or something, the budget. So they want to play that shit safe and make that money back. And I'm sure Soros is like probably 50 million or some shit. Interesting to see how this, moving forward, you can see every company, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, shit, we could talk about Steam as well now. They're coming into the console space, kind of, They're all going to bring something different. Even Steam is doing something different. They go, yo, listen to me. It's time to make a console, like, we need to enter this space. Even though they're killing it, we need to make more money. They did it with the Steam Deck. They're doing it with the Steam machine. That's how it goes. It's as simple as that. It's about making more money. And that's what it's all about, bro. 7 to 8 teraflops. Yeah, but I think that's fine for some of the gamers, guys. It's Neo Tech, so it should run better in most cases, I believe. Razer Ultra goes with the 2. Jun Tao, Lin Tao is Sean Best customer out on the corners. Come on, bro. Have some respect, Playboy. Have some respect. Your POS. But that's the crazy thing about this. Steam is in there. Sony's do one tempo title, one big game per year. Xbox is putting the games in more places, expanding as well. And that's where we are, guys. The industry is changing. And I'm looking forward to Xbox's next console as well, honestly. I can't wait what they're going to do. It has me excited, like, what they're going to do when they're going to cross that bridge, make everything seamless and work across everything, all devices, all platforms, ecosystem, how they're going to bridge that gap. We've seen a glimpse with what Steam is trying to do. And I can't wait what Xbox is going to do with the next box. I can't wait for it, bro. And shout out to the Xbox Series X. That is the perfect console. Like, the way it's moving forward right now, that is the perfect design. I really do believe that. You know, make a box than that. Now, if the next Xbox is different, it goes back to the Xbox One X style or something, which I doubt. That is the perfect way to do it, guys. It's as simple as, bro. If it's smaller, fair plays. We said it. If we were going to make a slimline console, listen, even from them leaked design back in the days with the FTC, even if they make it like a round circle, that's a dope design. If it's a round circle, you know, tower base, that's a cool design. I'm down for that. But facts, the Xbox Series X, perfect console, guys. It's engineered perfect. I love the Series X, bro. That shit is epic. The Series X is epic. A cylinder, yeah, 100%. That'll be fine as well. That shit will be dope. But do you know what, guys? We're having some fun now. Let's see. More information should come out. The Series X, epic. The Series S, epic. But I'm going to close it out, guys. You guys are awesome. Hit that like button. We got, was it Rachet going live today as well? We got Dirk Griggity tomorrow on Dogman. And we got TTS Talk that shit this Friday. You know what's up. Time to have some fun, guys. Let's have some fun. Where are we now? But see you guys on Friday, man. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm out. Take care, homies.
Xbox. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass. Keep adding games to my backlog. They say it got no games, man. Don't know what they saying. I just think they hating. Stuck on that PlayStation. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. It has 300 plus for only $15. Bug stacks, Hades, even Among Us. 120 frames on that Psycho Nuts. Got games, niche games like Cluster Truck. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox. Game Pass. Keep adding games to my backlog. They say it got no games, man. Don't know what they saying. I just think they hating. Stuck on that PlayStation. Game Pass. Got it on my PC and my Xbox.